I exclusively pumped for 2 babies, so I had to find the best breast milk storage bags out there. The bags that I'm going to talk about today fall into 2 categories. First, the reusable bags, which are the ZipTop platinum silicone bags and the Junobie FDA food safe silicone bags. And then when it comes to the plastic disposable bags, we're going to be talking about the twist kind bags as well as the Lansinoh bags. Mommy Shark here. So we're going to discuss a few different characteristics and aspects of these 4 bags here. First thing I want to talk about is their capacity, how many ounces of milk they can take, their freezing capabilities, their reusability, the storage space that they can take up, and if they are storage space friendly. Are you going to lose any breast milk with any of these bags? The ease of use with these bags when it comes to filling and emptying. How easily can you thaw out milk in these bags? Can you sterilize these bags? And which of these bags keep your breast milk uncompromised? This video may be long, so I will make sure to include all the topics that we're going to discuss today in the description box below in the table of contents, along with any links to these bags. I also have a special offer for you guys with the Junobie bags, 15% off with the Mommy Shark 15 code. So definitely check out the link in the description box below to get yours. So let's start with the capacity. The Junobie reusable silicone bags win for capacity. They can take 8 ounces of breast milk. The ZipTop bags can take 6 ounces. The Lansinoh bags take 6 ounces, and the Kiinde bags take 6 ounces. So our winner for capacity is the Junobie bags. When it comes to cost, knowing that the disposable bags are plastic and get thrown away, those are obviously going to be the cheaper options. The cheapest bag at 14 cents a bag is the Lansinoh bags. Coming in next is the twist kind bags are 33 cents a bag. The ZipTop bag comes in at a whopping $8. And finally, the Junobie bags comes in at $7.50. Okay, so let's talk about freezing. When you think about what you want to use these bags for, are you trying to get a stash going? Are you trying to freeze large amounts of milk where you're going to be using hundreds and hundreds of bags? If that's the case, you might want to go with the plastic disposable bags. I did predominantly use the Lansinoh bags because they were the most affordable, but I will tell you, I did lose about 50% of the time a lot of milk because these bags did not keep their integrity in the freezer, and months later when it came to unfreezing the milk, I did lose a lot of milk because these bags did have some holes and they ended up leaking. I did have also some twist kind bags, and they were amazing when it comes to not leaking and being able to reheat the milk directly in these twist bags. But the problem with these bags is you have to, in my opinion, to maximize space for storage, you have to store them upright in a container and have them all sit next to each other in a container to be able to maximize space. And that is because of their cap. Their cap takes a bunch of space if you just throw them in the freezer the way they sit. So you might end up with storage issues, and you can write the date and the time that you pumped the milk on the top of the cap. That way you can easily view the date and the time. And when it comes to using this in the future, you know which one to use first versus having these all over the freezer, not knowing which bag is oldest without spending a good 20 minutes searching for the oldest bag. There is a better way where you can just start laying these flat like a sheet and then putting them in big Ziploc bags and then labeling the bag. But again, that can get a little bit intense. Now, when it comes to freezing these ZipTop or these Junobie bags, I will tell you these ZipTop bags are horrible for freezing. You could just may as well just use a plastic bottle because these have to sit up straight. And not only that, but their ZipTop capability is not that trustworthy. I actually don't trust it because it will come undone by itself sometimes. These are made to sit upright once you put your milk in there. I would not say these are freezer friendly. However, the Junobie bags, not only do they fit 8 ounces of milk, but they are also made to also lay flat if you need to. So if you get a bunch of these bags and you have to freeze your milk, you can actually put your milk in and close these bags, and you'll notice while you're closing these bags, the slider bar is actually almost really resistant towards the end, and that's how you know your milk is safe. And you can freeze them flat or standing up or whatever way you want to freeze them. You can use a dry erase marker so that you can always erase that later once you've used the milk and need to clean this and reuse it. I don't know if you guys know this, but air in your breast milk bags can create freezer burn, and freezer burn can create milk that doesn't taste quite right to your baby, and in some cases they can end up rejecting that milk. So you don't want to put away a stash of milk and then end up running into a problem where your milk doesn't taste right just because you left too much air in your bags and created freezer burn. The best bags that I've found to avoid having air in the bag or to easily remove air from the bag after you breast pump is the Lansinoh bags and the Junobie bags. Again, this is such a soft silicone that you can easily manipulate. And there is a technique to remove all the air from the Junobie bags showing you here. You just have to make sure that once you fill it up, you run your fingers on the top of the bag, and while you're holding the bag, you are putting on the slider very carefully so you don't end up spilling anything. You put the slider on and you push it all the way to make sure that you are not going to have any leaks. However, with the ZipTop bags, no matter what you do, you're going to end up with air at the top of this bag. And again, this is not really freezer friendly, so why are we even talking about it? And the twist bags, because you have that cap, there's only so much that you can remove to be able to freeze this bag, so you will have some air patch left at the top of this twist bag. When it comes to ease of use, oh my gosh, these things are hard. Not only will they leak after you thaw your milk out, but these things are so hard to fill, and you might the first few times actually lose milk trying to fill these bags because you have to master how you're holding the milk bag while you're filling it up, and they don't really stand up. And if they do stand up, there's always that fear of them falling over, so you have to be very careful. And then when it comes to emptying these bags and thawing them out, assuming you haven't lost your milk, you also just have to be careful, and it's almost an art with emptying these out without losing milk as well. The twist kind bags are so easy to fill and so easy to empty because they do sit up, and they are just a cap that you screw on and screw off, and it's just so easy to fill because of that cap. And when you are pouring your milk out, it's just really easy for you. These ZipTop bags are easy to fill and easy to empty. They seem to be a little bit more shaped silicone. When it comes to the Junobie bags, they do sit up, which is pretty amazing, and you can easily put in your milk and easily take out your milk. It's so amazing. These bags are so amazing in my opinion, because if you look in the middle of the bag, it is such soft silicone and easily movable. But then if you look at the bottom, the way it's shaped, you can't really mess with the bottom. The bottom is made to stand up, whereas the top is made for you to make sure you're getting all that air out. So in my opinion, the Junobie bags really win for ease of use as well as functionality. Okay, so when it comes to thawing of milk, what you want to think about is, you know how some plastic may leak in your food, and you want to be careful about putting heat on some plastic that can end up leaking in your food, or in this case, leaking in your breast milk. I was always very wary about putting heat on these bags bags. And 50% of the time that I put them in hot water, they did leak, and I always had that feeling that they melted to some degree and had a hole being created in them because the integrity of the bag was compromised. So I don't like these bags for that purpose. The best way to thaw out milk with these bags is to just overnight put them in the fridge and have the milk naturally thaw out, of course, with a plate, because you don't want to experience any leaking. These bags are made to be in a bottle warmer. I've never had leaking, and I felt a little better about putting these bags in a warm cup of water to thaw out the milk. When it comes to the ZipTop bag, guys, I don't know why these are made. These are really pointless. I would just go with a plastic bottle than use these ZipTop bags. And with the Junobie bags, these bags are made from FDA food safe silicone. So that tells you it does not have all the plasticky materials that we're always worried about seeping into our food. And these bags are made from platinum silicone. And if you Google platinum silicone, it will tell you that some platinum silicone are food safe. I will say that their website does say that they're BPA free, all that fun stuff free. But for me, to see FDA food safe silicone on these bags makes me feel so good and warm inside. And these bags are made to be sterilized. Hello, you can sterilize these bags, obviously without this top. They're recommended that you actually sterilize for 3 minutes before you use the first time. If you're just trying to decide which of these freezer bags are best for you, I would definitely say for long-term putting away hundreds of breast milk bags, I would say the twist kind bags are the best for you to use because they're easily labeled, you can easily see the dates and the times that you pumped in these bags and easily choose those and keep them very organized in the freezer. When it comes to the best reusable bags, I would say skip over these horrible ZipTop bags that I can't even understand why they made these, because I would just go with a regular plastic bottle that I know will not leak and that I know will not fall sideways. And go with these Junobie bags. These bags are amazing because they're perfectly flexible and easily manipulated at the top, and they have that good stable base for you to sit up, and they are freezer friendly and lay friendly because the zip tops cannot be laid. So the Junobie bags are the winning reusable bags. Don't forget, I have a coupon code for you guys for the Junobie bags, MommyShark15 at checkout. Link is in the description box below. I hope you guys found this helpful. Remember, you are awesome, and don't forget, be a shark.